No, thank you. Or we can do a nasal swab, which is probably a little bit easier for the kids to do. So remove the swab from its packaging. Here we go. We got 5 swabs here. That's our swab. Lovely. Anyone who's done a COVID test will recognize these. Remove the swab from its packaging. Pharyngeal swab. Put it in here. Okay, that looks like it's everything in there. All right, so I guess this can go into the bin. Now there's 2 options here. We can either do a nasopharyngeal swab, no thank you, or we can do a nasal swab, which is probably a little bit easier for the kids to do. So remove the swab from its pack. There we go. 10 to 15 swirling and squeak liquid and against the inner containers in our home. Here to have tube into the tube stand so it stands up straight. So here are our extraction tubes. Let's get one of these bad boys out and we'll put it in here. There we go. Step 1.2, gently mix the extraction buffer bottle. Oh, here's the extraction buffer bottle. We have 5 of those in here as well. Now, empty the entire contents. Gently mix. Okay, so is this gently mixing? I don't know. Is that gently mixing? It's probably gently mixing, right? So let's see. Can we open this? There we go. And put it in here. Okay, that looks like it's everything in there. All right, so I guess this can go into the bin. Now there's 2 options here. We can either do a nasopharyngeal swab. No, thank you. Or we can do a nasal swab, which is probably a little bit easier for the kids to do. So remove the swab from its packaging. Here we go. We got 5 swabs here. That's our swab. Lovely. Anyone who's done a COVID test will recognize these. Remove the swab from its packaging. I've got the right end there. Yeah, got the right end. Make sure you got the right end. I think you have to open it at the right end, so that's okay. There we go. It's gonna go in the bin also. Tilt patient's head back 70 degrees. Insert the swab through the anterior nares into contact with nasal septum at least 0.5 inches inside the nostril until mild resistance is encountered at the middle. Using a circular motion, the nasal orifice should be swabbed for a minimum of 5 seconds. Compress the nostril with the fingers to trap the swab tip and rotate the tip for a minimum of 5 seconds. That's 10 seconds this thing needs to be in your nose for. Remove and repeat with the other nostril with the same swab. Oh goodness, okay, so we got to do this on both sides. It's going to be 20 seconds maybe to do that. So we have to tilt our head back 70 degrees. That's about 70 degrees, I'd say. 5 until we resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then you're supposed to pull it out, I think, still holding your nose, and then we'll go in the other side and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not terribly comfortable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and take it out. Okay, there we go. Go. Remove, repeat. Step 3, insert the swab with the collected specimen into the extraction tube. Swirl the swab, mixing well. Squeeze the swab 10 to 15 times by compressing the walls of the tube. Okay, so here we go. So we'll swirl it. We're swirling. We're swirling. Mixing well. I don't know. It's a proper little science experiment here, isn't it? Okay, squeeze it. So let's see here. Take this out and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You want to get as much of the stuff from your nose into this liquid, I guess, is the whole idea here. So with the swab still inside, securely place the extraction tube upright into the tube stand and let the swab stand for 2 minutes. Oh, okay, so 10:15. It's been 2 minutes. Remove the swab while pressing the swab head.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes starting now.
The thick end down. Now there's like a little thing in there. It looks like a little filter maybe. Invert the tube and add 3 drops of the extracted solution into the sample well of the so there's 2 sides here, like that. So we can put it in the bin. Now attach the nozzle to the extraction tube. So there's 2 sides to this. So obviously you want to have the thick end down. Now there's like a little thing in there. It looks like a little filter maybe. Invert the tube and add 3 drops of the extracted solution into the sample well of the test device. So here is the test device. Let's see here. Oh, watch out for the silica gel. Do not eat. Here is the test device. Here's the test device. Okay, so we C and T. So here we go. 1, 2. Oh, like it's going down in there, but let's see here. 3. Okay, and then we'll put this back in here. So now we wait 15 minutes. You can see it's a bit like a pregnancy test that it's changing color here as the solution is moving. Problem. And if we get one line is, you know, what you want. You want 1 line on the C. That's what you want because that means that your test is negative. And if you get only 1 line on the T, then your test hasn't worked properly. So let's wait 15 minutes. So in the time it took for us to make a nice cup of coffee here, we have our results and yay, I don't have COVID. We have 1 line on the C. If there was another line on the T, then we'd have to go get a PCR test to confirm that. And
Hey Siri, set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes starting now.
What the fuck?
15 minutes starting now.
목소리는 잘 안 나오고요. 뭐 좀 먹어야 될 것 같아. 세수 좀 하고. 코로나는 아닌 것 같고.
Arriving at North York Center. North York Center Station. Doors will open.